here's the deal. I didn't want this to be a 30-minute commercial for Tubbs Hardware. That was not my point. The point was that you are a guy who is thriving, a businessman who is thriving when, and I know you see it all the time, when around you, they're dropping like flies. And yet you have figured out how to compete against not only the big box stores like Lowe's or Home Depot, but to really compete. The biggest threat, I would think, is the internet, the Amazons and whatever it is. You say, no, that's not that big a deal. Matt, what did you want to ask?
Well, you talk about providing things that you can't get online or in the big box stores, which an obvious component of that is customer service. How do you look for staff? How do you train for staff? What do you do to make your store experience better than, let's just say, one of the other places?
And let me add on to that, Donnie, before you answer. If there was somebody sitting in here who was thinking of, not only thinking of opening a business, but if their business was hanging by a thread and they came to you and said, what would you tell them? What advice would you give them on how to deal with what Matt was just talking about?
Well, again, what's important to me is staying engaged with your customers. I mean, the big box stores, they've all are struggling now because they're not engaged with their customers. Well, if you go into a Tubbs, there's going to be a Tubbs in there to wait on you, spend time with you. And the way we get our staff is just one at a time. There's no mass approach to finding staff, because we'll get someone that is, say, a retired policeman or military. We have a lot of military that work for us, and they shop in our store and they love their store.
What you're saying is maybe it would behoove someone to hire, I'm not going to say hire grown-ups, but hire grown-ups, people who have lived a little life and know how to deal with people.
Yeah, we'll hire young people to help us in the back, put lawnmowers together and grills together and everything. But we want people in the front. Whenever you meet someone, you want to walk in and go, hey, these guys have got some wisdom. They got some gray in their hair, and lady or men, and they're able to actually help someone and advise someone. So we pay close attention to our customers when they come in. Do they shop with us often? Are they about to retire? We're very engaged with our staff and our customers. So whenever someone comes in and says, hey, I'm about to retire, I've been shopping with you for years, and I'm quick to say, hey, how would you like to work 3 or 4 days a week?
Seriously?
Right. So a lot of our staff members have been our customers for many years, and I don't even have to train them. They know the store when they come in. They know how we like to greet and visit with customers and invite people to just enjoy the stores.
It's interesting, and we'll wrap up with this, because you and I have talked about this a couple of times, but I want you to tell everybody, you have in your business battles against the big box stores or against the internet, you have developed an interesting sidelight where literally you are a speaker in demand at faraway places. You go to conferences, you go to different companies, and you are a guest speaker. What is it you talk to them about? What is it you tell them, and what do you tell them?
Well, many years ago, it was because I was young and ambitious, and I didn't mind speaking to groups and telling them how we are successful in Bossier City at selling so much product and everything. And now through the years, they kind of want me because they know I'm kind of opinionated. I got a lot of gray in my hair now. And so if someone has something in Vegas, or they conferences in Minnesota, if there's Chicago, I'm happy to travel up there, learn from these people, and then speak and tell them my redneck ways of doing things.
What do they learn from you? If you could give me we got about 45 seconds to a minute. What do they learn from Don Tubbs when you're up there standing in front of all these big city guys who are fighting to keep their businesses alive? And yet you're succeeding like crazy. What do you tell them? What do they take away?
Be involved with your customers. I mean, if you come in Tubbs Hardware, you're not going to find Mr. Tubbs. I'm rarely in my office. I don't make any money in my office. I'm signing checks and money's going out the back door whenever I'm in my office. We make money by being on the floor. And I tell my son, I tell my staff, my boots are my office. I'm engaged. I might be helping you unload a lawnmower to be repaired. I might be loading up a Big Green Egg with you. You could walk back there. Literally yesterday, one person was shocked to see that I was scrubbing the commode.
When you're 1,000 miles from home, talking to business people about your approach, what is their reaction? What do they say to you after?
Well, some of them are just shocked that, that we don't have more than two stores. I tell them I don't want more than two stores. I want to stay small and powerful rather than big and weak. And whenever I'm away in faraway places, I'm getting ideas from other people. I think I take it as a compliment that there's a lot of places that are doing what Tubbs Hardware are doing now that are in our community. I don't believe in going a mile down the road and stealing ideas from someone. But if I go 1,000 miles down the road and borrow someone's ideas and put our own twist to it, then that seems to work in our community. So I want to stay original. I want a Tubbs to be something like you've never been in before and that you truly enjoy it. And just like in our city store, we're always doing cooking demonstrations on Saturdays. We're very engaged with our customers. So when we're cooking down-home sausage on the Big Green Egg, I'm the guy that's handing you the biscuit.
It all seems a lot simpler than people make it, doesn't it?
Well, again, it works for me. You got to want to do this, and retail is not for everyone. I tell people I don't play golf because I'm in retail. I can't say 4. I'd have to say $3.99.
2, 3.
So I really enjoy engaging and being involved with my customers because they're the ones that tell me how to run my business. I'm not going to run my business the way Don Tubbs wants to. I'm going to run it the way the people that are spending money with me want me to run it.